But this has taken surprisingly longer than I had anticipated, but all well that ends well, isn't it? Oh, kitty! Pretty sure I gave you a snack already, so... Hey, go away! Otherwise I'm going to roll over your feet with my chair. You ain't wanna be there. No, what have I missed while I was busy doing horrible things? Let's see. Oh, this late interview. It is indeed very late. But the funny fact is I'm, well, home for like 20 minutes or so. Just enough time to set everything up and make myself a coffee. It was a bit longer of a day than I had anticipated originally. Let me quickly see what's happened everywhere and all where. And where and stuff and things and bam. Should assume for 20 minutes we should play some cards. Oh no, don't worry, I've actually set it up in a way that I will accept the sleep deprivation and play for, you know, I call it 2 hours. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make in this particular case. Because this is no one's fault but my own, because I actually misplanned and I don't really feel the need to punish the people that might want to see this for this. I misplanned rather harshly today. Is basically the quintessence of it all. Ugh. Haven't done anything like this in a while. But oh well. Sooner or later, we will all make a mistake. At least once. At least twice. At least thrice. Given enough time, that is. Now then. Why is YouTube once again being a bitch? Ah yeah, because it's YouTube, I forgot. You really don't like doing this, do you? Come on. Aha. Ooh. Let's quickly switch things around. Enjoy the nice bird song of the wilderness, and look at this. Just as promised on Friday, there is Neverwinter Nights. It might be a good 2.5 hours late, technically speaking, but it's still there. Now, give me a second while I open the door again, because the kitty has fucking closed it in a protest. Kitty! That is what we call a great start. The first thing you have to do is go up and deal with the kitty again. But alas, could potentially be worse. Oh, Jesus Christ. But yes, I might have had to work a bit longer than I had anticipated today, because I completely forgot that I had to do something, which meant I had to do it later, which screwed over my timing rather horribly, to put it mildly. Well, let's forget about that sort of nonsense. Let me quickly order my disc and get back into playing fucking Neverwinter. Because we are still looking for some rather powerful words. And they're supposed to be here somewhere. The question is, of course, where the fuck might they be? As such, we're going to continue, as I said. Oh, you do that, Kronos. We're going to do precisely what I said and explore the area around Fort Ilkard a bit more and see what we might potentially be able to find. Or not. It's quite literally to us in this particular case. Archer, you will suffer a horrible fate. Mostly because I amazed it and have a very, very evil blade that does very evil things to people. Well, it also does the same evil thing to warriors, so you know, nobody is actually safe. I do love myself some good old-fashioned cleave. Does wondrous things, I tell ya. Suddenly, stay still, picks up the loot like, nah, he don't even care about the dash in the background. Let him shoot his puny little attacks. But do I care? I'm a monster. A friendly elk tribe warrior. That's pretty mildly a rarity. Ah, plague victims again. Haven't seen any plague victims in a while, have we? Huh? A fly-clad corpse wagon. Well, that's pleasant. Again, it's full of gold, and you know, when I say, gold has a rather distinct smell. Comparing the Utgat token of peace, do you wish to negotiate with the people of the elk? I wish to speak with a chieftain. Zokan Sunder, Burn on the band of peace. And you look like a noble and trustworthy woman. To speak with Zokan. His rooms are in the center of the keep. You need to take the east corridor to get there. Don't let yourself get caught stealing. He probably should have added, considering it's me we're talking about, but I'm sure he's going to learn of his mistake. Very soonish. As. Let's see if he can't make peace with the fucking tribe peoples. Okay, maybe saving the game is a good idea, just in case. See, Sharvin, I was precisely willing to avoid that. Because, you know, I don't really think that's something you do to somebody you are wanting to have peace talks with, but... Wow. That was deadly. Okay. It is something we will need some luck to deal with.
Afraid not.
You already bashed it in anyway, so fucking hell, Sharwin. Come on, don't be a bitch about it. Not this one. Open this one. Save game. Survive. See? Typical Sharwin. She's not the most, how to put it mildly, practically minded girl in her particular skill of fucking unlocking. Much to my chagrin. She's rather sucky at it, to put it mildly. Plague-stricken warrior, eh? Now, since we already know that this plague is not a natural plague, means somebody needs to actually actively spread this plague in order to, you know, keep it around. But that should make it fucking easy for me to offer these poor fuckers a solution for their problem. After all, we've already dealt with this precise fucking plague. Game. At the very least, from a looting perspective, this has been rather neato so far. History of horses in sports and combat is bound in Horsehide. Okay. Multiple creatures are so hard to find anymore. One volume seems to be missing. Well, if you actively bind books about horses in sports and stuff, no one interested in the evolution of the exotic flying machines of Faroon. The last volume is missing. Then, you know, bind all of the books in fucking horse skin, then yeah, there is actually, I would say, a bit of a problem. Actually, a rather drab-looking set of books on swimming seems to be missing. Okay, we need to find a few more books and come back here, apparently. But yes, binding books about horses in horse skin.
Fair enough.
Yes, I know it's fair enough. It's basically your job. It's what I hire you for. Quite literally.
Done and done.
And that means we cannot much else.
Fair enough.
Probably gonna be an idea to teleport back and actually show some things again. This is the most inconvenient cellar I have yet had in a temple. Because he's bloody so fucking far away. Ah, well. All complaints in the world are not going to change much though, so let's just take it and deal with it. What else can we do? Feather of Peace. Pretty sure that's a quest item. For some mystical reason I have a distinct feeling there. I mean, I do need a bit of a mix in my things. Well, plus 4 strength is most definitively not a bad deal. But right now I have plus 2. Let's save that one for later so I can make the decision a bit later. What to do with that. Bonus spells, okay, that's not really what we are after. Back we go. Actually, it's back 3. Healing! Free healing! Da 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 da. Yeah, I thought it would go though. Price hike on using portals is real. It's not nice. Makes me feel somewhat poor, honestly. The ashes of rotting wolf. I'm quite literally stealing the ashes of their dead. At least I don't seem to care overly much. And God bless that. Jesus fucking Christ though. Distinct feeling that's a quest item for some mystical reason.
Fair enough. Done and done. Fair enough.
A prison, eh? Yeah, it could mean trouble for me because that means I could have to negotiate depending on what sort of prisoner we're talking about. Sometimes it's hard being a good person. You, Zukin, don't mind me, I'm just, ouch. Looking for something in your back room. You wouldn't, you know, hide that suspicious or anything, somebody running right past you into your fucking bedroom and, looking through your stuff.
I am Zokan, Thunderer,
Indeed.
leader of my tribe, the people born of the Elk. Who are you that comes before me?
I am the player. Why you come? A people, wizard and I, young and old alike, awaiting death ravages my tribe, and even our strongest warriors cannot stand against it. It's a place of death. Soon we shall all be infected. We have come here to die. I ask you again. We have come to this doomed fort. I've come to help you find a cure for the plague. Wailing death was among my people. Men of Luskan came to me. From stream my people. That is why we allied with them. But they spoke false. They have no cure. People are doomed. Now we fight with Luskan for another reason. Revenge. Revenge against the Lord's Alliance. The man they sent to command Borilkut. A man called Damas. Damas, why do you want revenge on him? Damas is the one who has infected us with the Wailing Death. We thought him a friend, but he only wants the Elk tribe gone so he can steal our land. He offered us a gift of blankets, but yet secretly infected them with the plague. Hey, that's a bit of a nice howlish move, and my paladin senses are tingling in a way like I am going to execute that bastard for that. You must knew how quickly the plague could spread. No doubt, he has a cure in his possession in case his own people become infected. We attack for Ilka to try and recover the cure Damas will not give us. Bring you a cure. Will you break your alliance with Luskin? Fate Open Tribe is my greatest care. Because of the Wailing Death, the Elk Tribe will no longer serve the Luskin forces. We will even forget our hatred and desire for vengeance against Commander Damas. I shall return. Damas will deny everything. Must take these blankets as proof of his crime. I harmless now. The plague cannot spread after a few days. These blankets are what killed my people. Truly intend to help the Elk Tribe. We'll go to Fort Ilkat and get the plague cure from Damas. Wish you luck. For the sake of my people. Okay. It's never easy, is it? Never an easy time in this life. Well, I now have some justification to beat, if worst comes to worst, the living shit out of Damas and all of his people. Because that sort of thing, that ain't nice. That's one thing if you do it unknowingly. But, you know, the Wailing Death is a pretty damn new plague. You cannot tell me, even for a second, that you had, you know, no idea what would happen. I ain't gonna fly, let's just say.
Fair enough.
Come at me with such a weak excuse and I'm going to cut your little head off.
Done and done.
Especially technically speaking, we are in a bit of a crisis situation. I mean, quite literally, the fate of whole of Neverwinter is somewhat in
Done and done.
in the hanging. Oh, that sounds horrible. Well, doesn't matter. It's hanging on a thinnest of thread. Yes, that sounds better. This asshole is like, well, let's give our enemies even more troops right into their fucking arms because, well, I don't like elk people apparently. It's not a good fucking excuse.
Yes. Is fair enough.
Fair enough indeed. Actually, I do kinda need to level up again to get my people to talk to me.
Done and done.
Doesn't actually take that long now that I think about it. Now then, let's explore the rest of the homesteads and then we go back to the fort and have a serious conversation with a certain commander. And if certain commander is not willing to immediately acquiesce with my demands, he will find himself probably stabbed a few hundred times because I fucking hasted and I stab people fucking fast. These days, that's all that counts for. But that's work pretty damn well.
Hello.
Please help God. Help us. You'd got attacked caravan. Right, you'd get now. We had the war cries and we were able to run off before they found us. But if we were wagging behind and they looted our goods. Need someone to help us repair Kevin. Oh no! You'd got it back. Oh. You'd do have a way to make themselves seem, how to put it mildly, rather unfriendly. I'm bleeding out rather fiercely here. Problem for you, little guys, is I can lay on hands. And you can most definitively not. It's good to be king. Oh well, in this case a paladin. Close enough for government work. Close enough indeed. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Ah, shall we? Whoever decided that bats should have fucking invisibility, a bit of an asshole. Because, you know, the old average magically capable NPC will now start fucking using it and annoy the living shit out of you. Because she's gonna waste precious time in order to cast a spell that has no value, because I'm a tank. I'm already going to take all of the blows anyway. Ah, Jarwin. There seems to be a dead end, because, well, I don't think I have water walking. Last I checked. Neverwinter, indeed, little William. Welcome. I know I'm a bit late. Like 2 hours late, which is not a little, and it is in this case all my fault because I forgot I had to do something. But, as I promised, today is fucking Friday and there will be fucking Neverwinter. Even if it means that I will deprive myself of some sleep. We'll still play at least fucking 2 hours and do the exploration that I promised we will do. Oh, thanks. Your words are what keep me going, very much so. Ah. And hey, we didn't miss much, we just basically started like 10 minutes ago, exploring the homesteads. Basically where we left off last time. So you still have many an opportunity to give me good tips where the good loots are. Mm-hmm. The looty bits indeed, yes. Also met with the leader of the elk tribe who was like, my people have been poisoned and waiting death is upon us because dirty blankets. Long term sharp talk. Well, it's your mom's parents, that would be your grandparents, wouldn't it be? Oh, they're dead. An arrowful corpse. Told him to fuck off. Gotta go watch my German. Depending on how old your grandparents is, especially if your grandfather is a fucking veteran of the fucking Second World War, as my one is, you'd be like, what? What are you saying, sonny boy? Oh, I wanna watch the German? Fuck you! What about the doggy? The doggy is not happy. Oh, old enough to fuck off. Point. An elf tribe, Baruch. Boy. It's a bit like, you know, I have part of my family, and part that is married into my family, comes from France, and we had one visit there in southern France once, and us, you know, us being Germans and then being France, they kinda are not our greatest fans, for some mystical reason. And the first time we arrived, well, the old guard here, so you know, all of the older parts of the family just stood in the entranceway. We arrive, our car, we get out, we go closer, and they like start saluting us. Going like, I'm Leutler. I'm standing there like, okay, I feel welcome already. Of course, me being as fucking smart as even back then, being a fucking edgy teenager, mind you. I'm like, yes, see Kyle. Didn't make many friends that day, let's just say. But come on, they fucking provoked that one. Ah, front. It's a bit of an age old. Actually, no. Technically speaking, there is no rivalry between Germany and France. That is actually something that has been politically created in order to justify some things, but people have just accepted it so fucking much, it's ingrained by this point. Whereas it's just like, yep, I hate those Frenchies. They're kinda asses.
Do business to you.
I hope my husband returns. Oh, right, you're the one, I have something from your husband. Hand over your valuables. I have a note here from your husband. Note from Michael. I see it. That looks like his signature, alright. Jesus, to buy us 4 crops. And thank you enough for delivering this note. Jacob promised you a reward. What does 300 gold pieces sound? Thank you. That will be fine. Take the gold with my thanks. You earned it. Without note, I wouldn't have had a clue where to begin unloading these turnips. We would have been ruined. What's with them people and their fucking turnips every single time? Okay. And now we go back to Commander Damas and tell him, listen up, man. Biological or chemical, actually, I don't know which one would be applicable here. Warfare against the primitive tribe. That ain't cool. It's one thing if you do it unknowingly, but fucking giving them fucking plague-ridden blankets is fucking... It's a masterpiece and not a good one. Aren't there some ruins, right? Yes. And you know nothing else of this chapter? Me too, actually, funnily enough. I very clearly, from my memory, can tell you, I remember chapter 1, I remember chapter 2, I remember the next chapter quite a bit more. But this chapter, for some reason, is just a giant fucking blank in my mind. It's like, either this chapter has something really annoying that I just try to forget, or alternatively, there just isn't much in it. Is it just some blanco chapter? I don't know. Oh, where's Ekel? I want to tell him that I did it. Okay, first we talk to this guy.
Hello.
You bring me news from Zook and Sunrise. The Edgar chieftain dead. You contaminated the elk tribe with these plague-infected blankets. So what if I did? You'd get nothing but primitive savages. The time's over. We have the strength to remove them from their land, and that gives us the right to remove them. Blankets change nothing. We had a war here. Did are the enemy. Or did you forget? They allied themselves with Luskin. The only reason the fucking elk joined Luskin is because they were promised a cure for the plague you gave them, you mongoloid. And no, nothing else of this chapter. I know, did GA call yet? Actually, no, they haven't. They haven't yet. Which did kind of piss me off. And I looked into the game and I don't have my time yet, so... I'm getting somewhat pissed off. I don't really believe that, do you? I think if I hand over the cure, the elk will suddenly abandon their Luskin allies. The cure on me. Hand over the cure will make you tough until you wish you had the plague yourself. Disease follows us all. Some more than others. Yes, but you know... I mean, it's one thing. If you don't know about how diseases work, and you go for somebody, your fully ridden blanket out of, you know, goodness of your heart, in good conscience, and the other person suddenly gets sick of it. Okay, I mean, that's a fucking accident. I can accept that. Now, repeating that process when you already seen that this is going to do horrible things to the other, it ain't nice. Doing it what this guy does, this is just soulish. He just basically hates Stuttgart, and instead of accepting the fact that they could be potential allies in a fucking situation where a lot more is at stake than just his personal hatred, he's like, no, I'm gonna fuck with them. Indeed. But come on, there's a troop of people, warriors even. You put them into a situation where they will ally themselves with the enemy for no fucking good reason, other than that you hate them. Strategically speaking, that ain't really a good excuse. You should get fucking court-martialed for that, because fuck you. I don't want to make my situation bad. Very bad. I know you have to cure. Now hand it fucking over or I'm going to fucking start stabbing. Okay, let's not do anything crazy. You attack me and every soldier in this what will come to my defense. You're what? You're 20 soldiers? Oh please, I have a fucking recall stone. Bitch boy. 3,000 gold, eh? I'll give you fucking 500 and not one fucking coin more, and that's just because I'm a fucking nice guy. A bad bargain, but I guess 500 is better than what I get it or die. Deal. Here's the cure. Change your mind and decide to better examine blah blah blah. No, I will not. Now you confuse me. It's possible, but I don't believe by warfare against Americans, Indians was entirely intentional. I don't think it started intentionally. I mean, maybe at some point they realized, okay, if we give them dirty blankets, our dirty blankets, something horrible happens to them. So maybe at some point they were like, okay, this is an advantage, but I think originally it probably was really just an accident and not something they had outright planned. Yeah, or you know, sending the corpses of cows and stuff like this over the walls to spread disease. Stuff like this, very intentional. Takes not much of a genius to figure that out. That in a closed space, they've not necessarily much access to many water sources and many food stocks. Having some, you know, rotting corpses all over the place could probably do horrible things. Not a bad idea, mind you, but a very mean idea. Now if we're both, you know, just armies on the field of battle, that's one thing, but if you do that to your ally, it's kind of where I draw the line, like, okay, that ain't nice. Taking the hand of my wife, okay, you have nothing new to say. I was about to say, maybe he has something nice to say, like, oh, thanks for delivering that, note, how's my wife? She's still breathing and not dead yet. She's like, I don't care shit. I mean, you know, it's a minor inconvenience for us, basically. And actually, for once, I have an excuse to kill somebody, but I do think the game would count as a evil. I still kind of feel like killing Damus, though, because, you know, I don't trust this asshole to lead our forces. Or maybe I can actually get Dewey. Who's actually in command here that I could talk to that could get him fired? That's a question I think I should ask. Find whoever's in charge above him and make sure that he knows that a lot of the losses of Fort Ilkard is actually on Damas's head, because, well, the Elk wouldn't have attacked that bloody brutally if they hadn't had any reason to do so, so all of the dead people now, well, that's on his head. And we could have saved ourselves that fucking trouble. What's that? Cultists! Cultists! We will die. Ah, I'd love to be hasted. And if at some point It's probably the final chapter. I will set up face belts. I swear to God. It's what I say every single episode. I never do. And so in this case I actually make it even better. I say like, immediately, I'm not gonna do this one. I want to Black Rider roll up here. Pretty sure we had this a few times already and sold it a few times. The Black Rider roll up here. I need to persuade. Honestly, when will there ever be a situation where you will need that much persuade that you can't just do it by normal, you know, just leveling it up? I wonder. I don't remember off the top of my head any situation where I would need that much in the way of persuade. Maybe I'm wrong. I need to level it out. Cult leader. You're dead. You're dead. A very bad leader of your cult. I don't even want to take that fucking trap with me. I can't sell it anyway. Cult is junk. I amused myself today with the memories of the Yellow Fox Hunter. This was the thought I was freaking out when I started laughing for no apparent reason. Look, will I believe. Yeah, but I mean, you know, if you have any class that can actually, or has it as a skill, then... I don't remember any situation in this game where I needed more persuade than I could have if I leveled it regularly, so... I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm... just misremembering there actually was a situation where I would have needed more and I didn't have it. Could be, you know. I'm not saying I didn't. Just that you know. I do like to think things in practical terms, so if there's an item and it gives me a bonus, that's nice, but if that bonus is never needed for anything, I didn't invest in persuade, because you get from the items. Okay, well, fair point. That's a tactic you can go for. You can get what you miss from items. In that case, that rapier will be fucking useful for you. In my case, I'm a class that quite literally thrives off charisma, so of course my persuade is going to be high anyway. Pretty sure I took every bloody damn chance I could to get it up, so not so useful for me. But I get your point. That's fair. That's fair. It's a very fair point that you're making there. Yes. Only got it to.
I hope you like pain.
I mean, fair. That's a very good tactic, because technically the only two ways you would use items with bony like that would be two ways. Either you enhance a skill you already have to further levels in order to get more out of it, or you actually try to get skills that you do not have. Basically the only two ways items can be made useful. Spirits. Oh, somebody had some fun out here. Yeah, Troll Shaman. I'm not really worried. Not at fucking all. Let me kill you. Why don't we? 4 Paladin, 24 Cleric, 11 Rook. That's an interesting combination. I can see the Paladin and Cleric working well together. Rogue though, that's a new one. See, you know, little William, since you have so much fun with all of this, I honestly will tell you, at some point you should absolutely play fucking Baldur's Gate. Because that is 3.5 edition nonsense, rule-wise, and there is some shit you can do in there, let me tell ya. Like, you know, dual classing and stuff. You can have a lot of fun with that, I can tell you. And, you know, since considering this game is fucking old as all hell, you can pretty much get it for fucking, cheap. Really cheap. And there's a lot of min-maxing you can do there, believe you me. That you will most definitively enjoy the living shit out of knowing you. Heck, if you ever played it, I can actually give you guidance where to get good items, because I remember where most of the good items are hidden in this particular game. Would be a nice turnaround, wouldn't it be? Also now. I will remember this one wrong, but I think it's 6 humans that are doing the dual class and everybody else doing the multi-class. Basically, multi-class is a bit different in here. Here you have basically level 1 class, then you level another class. In Baldur's Gate, it's a bit of a different system, where you basically can level 2 classes at once. You get a penalty for your XP, of course, but you level basically all of your classes at the same time. And then there's the human duel system, which is a bit like this, but with a bit of a twist to it, because what happens is that you start leveling one class, then you choose another class, and as long as you haven't reached the level yet of the old class, so let's say that you are level 4 fighter and you start leveling as a rogue, you need to get to level 4 before you get your abilities as a warrior back. A bit of a cool little system. What the fuck is this? Adventure. Can I just break it? It seems breakable. I mean, whatever it was, it stopped being a thing. Oh, yes, noise. Indeed. Okay. How do I open this? If at all. Well, been just walking in there. Well, that's a fucking option. Adventurer's note. Goblins are invincible. There must be some way to defeat them. A stranger is in gun. I must leave now. Well, you didn't leave now, did you? In fact, that goes so far as to say that you died. Undead people again. And a lot of places that seem to be blocked by fucking energy. Yes, holy as noise is a very descriptive way of saying it. Why they would have the need to fucking have that noise on bloody all the fucking time is absolutely beyond any reason, but well, we'll take it. Locked temporal wizard. Lizard. Temporal wizard. Spirit doesn't appear to be able to interact with you. Well, maybe you should try, at the very least, to interact with me. Or start fucking, going crazy on his fucking temporal ass. Because I have a distinct feeling that walking through those fucking things is probably going to hurt me.
Done and done.
Just, you know, one of the reasons why I kinda would like to avoid that. Schon nicht die wichtige reason. Ouch. Thanks, game. Totally not, necessary, but thanks.
I'll put you in your place.
You could have just told me that you can't open it, but okay, shall we, if you so desire. I found ye old gardens. I have a distinct feeling that talking to this woman is something I'm going to regret. The young woman's appearance leaves little doubt that she's a wild mage. Oh god, a wild mage. Fuck's sake, that's not good.
What? Who? Oh, pardon me. I didn't notice you there.
Oh.
I was rather engrossed in my contemplations of the time stream. It's easy to get lost in their paradoxical currents, if I do say so myself.
Oh, who the fuck are you? Tell me. You remember me? Wait, maybe we haven't met yet. No, we haven't. I remember somebody as confused. I knew wild mage once. I know quite a few wild mages and I played one once. Oh. Random effects that can happen when you cast your spell. You lose all your gold. God fucking damn it, have I cursed. Loudly. Very loudly. Was not as pleasant as I would like to run out. Oh, the effects are cool, like, you know, more damage and stuff, but sometimes it's just like, okay, all of your gold is gone. And you sit there like, what the fuck, I had like 100,000. Okay, what the fuck are you talking about, woman? Very funny, yes, beginnings. Could we get to a certain point here? Yes, let's get to the point. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, sounds interesting. Great race had already done the hard work. Aha. I might hear about a great race. Brutal people, eh? Lizard people, even worse. It's still working. Okay, what's the task? The fruit of the rare Ultrag tree. The tree only bears fruit every 10,000 years or so. You just use the time thing to go back in time and plant the tree for me. In place you can simply plant the tree and have the tree bear fruit is beneath the red warning rune painted on the soil of this garden. I'm waiting here in the present to harvest the fruit. Yeah, okay. Don't know how to use the sunlight. I actually got a notebook that explains it all. Okay, it's your special property. If the time crystal can target the affected sundial, you will be sucked back in time. Mac just use the crystal again on the sundial and you'll be transported back to the present age. If you go back into the past, you might find some way to weaken the guardian golems patrolling this complex, so you can get the what the puppy told me you were looking for. You tell me that at your next meeting. Anything else? Just remember the rules. On a notebook. 1 year of time thing only extends the length of the ruins. You won't be able to leave. 2, you can't bring any items of power from the past back with you. You come forward, they will be left behind. Can't bring anything back from the past. I'll make the word of power from the vault, can't I? I'll take you to the time before the complex was completed. Or the power isn't even in there. Making the past won't help you get the word. And some way to weaken the golems, though. Okay. Fair point. Fair point. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna time travel in the past, weaken the guardians of this place, and then but then that would be a bit paradox, because if I weaken the golems, would they really leave the words of power with them? Questions. Questions indeed. Okay, so how the fuck do I do this? Time crystal. Bruce unique power. Myself. God damn it. Okay, so we need to find a sundial somewhere. Can use this on. Is what I figured. Can I just walk through here? This is not going to hurt me.
Fair enough.
The answer is it will not.
Fair enough.
Looks painful. But it didn't kill me.
Done and
Well, fair's fair. Fair's fair. Survival it is. Also, there's a golem that I probably can't do anything about. Is this the sundial? I don't fucking know. Throne room sundial. No, the sundial is over there. Okay. Not gonna stop me from first plundering whatever the fuck I can. Shall we?
fair enough.
Please. I do know you love your invisibility spell, and I hate every second that somebody has decided that Bart should get a fucking invisibility spell, but please, just do your job once. Well, yeah. That would be most pleasant. Most pleasant indeed. Now then, you die too. And now you die. Then I'll steal all of your shit. Why did I kinda figure that it wouldn't be that easy to get the fucking words of power? Principles of time travel. Oh, nice. Like, let me put another book here just in case some asshole forgets how to do this. Okay, can I rest here? No. Well, to be fair, I kinda figured I couldn't. Game? Ah, god damn it. And then we plunder the other rooms too. Da 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 da. There, very little Jarwin. I can cure your diseases. Where is it? Where is it? There. Feel less diseased. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum. Ouch. Ah, traps everywhere. Pleasant indeed. Well, then why don't we use this nice opportunity to do the time travel? Right here, right now, and find out what the past has to offer. And then, where's my little thingy? Boosh. Well then, we're in the past now. Yay! Thanks, game.
I hope you like pain. We shall know
Old One Commander. He wishes to fight with us. He's very much going to regret that choice very soonish, but well... Actually, we should probably heal at some point. Just a tiny little bit, though. Could you stop being a bitch? Just go down, come on. Thanks. Nobody likes some persistent asshole. Hello, Loker. Trying to say. Yeah, probably need a specific amulet. The translation amulet.
You must be careful. I will help you if I can. But if the masters see us speaking, they will cut out my tongue.
Well, that sounds bad. Who are you? Loka, leader of the slaves, often of those who have escaped the chains of the greater race, as you have obviously done. Okay, I want to ask you some questions. You tell me about the greater race. Oh, you went back in time. Indeed, we're in the past now. Thousands of years ago, when the greater race was still going around enslaving people. For some reason, everybody seems to have forgotten about them. Maybe somebody has messed with the timeline. Oh, creatures rarely is it indeed. I bet the lizards that enslaved everyone at some point. Can you tell me about them? Tell me what is common knowledge. And other people rule the world with a terrible scaled fist. Enslave us lesser races, forcing us to serve the reptilian mistresses until our deaths. Very predator. Indeed. Savage and cruel. Care nothing for those that serve them. Slaves have perished during the building of this complex, beneath the lashes of the mistresses. Afraid it is all I know. What is this place you're building? Mistresses are forcing us to build a great fortress complex. At its heart we are constructing an enormous vault that will be protected by various magical wards. Plan to place it inside. Anything else about... He was bad. The fitter cannot tell you much more. What was it you said about magical wards? Right now the vault is unguarded and empty. Connect it if you wish, but once the complex is complete, the vault will be sealed by the power of 3 magical wards. I don't know much about the magical wards, but I suspect that once they are activated, it will be impossible to enter the vault without first deactivating them. Well, where will we go now? Show to the other slaves at the complex, and they will be more willing to risk themselves to help you. Show us more I could do to you. Every slave that escapes is a victory for people. A blow to the fucking race of lizards. Still can't sit down and heal, eh? Oh, now we could just go into the vault. Look at that, it's another prisoner. And an evoker. That will not survive for long. You dare attack me with some weak-ass magic? I'm not impressed. I mean, quite literally not impressed. I mean, for being, you know, the old ones, being all powerful and absolutely annoying little... and they are not really doing that well.
Pleased to see you.
Okay, he's still somewhat busy screaming against the shadow of somebody who's already dead, but... okay. A little smoke. And it says Riddle of Smoke.
Out of our way!
He's like, Mama! Stop! I don't know why you're calling for your mother in this particular circumstance, but I mean, fair is fair. These people have a lot too much health. Yeah. Will we take the exit road for once? We could put you from this area. Oh, well, that's a pain. I can imagine why. Probably has to do with the fact that we're in the fucking past, hasn't it? It was like you can't travel from the past to the temple. The temple is not even built yet. She's red, not nice. Yeah, but it looks so evil. That's the problem. You're playing something that actually is supposed to be a good character by its nature. Trying to get ready to next. Then electric. Fair enough. Still would like something now. Nice and holy looking. Bit of a blade that makes me clearly look like a fucking evil mongoloid. You will not stop me. What? How? Fuck you, game. Oh, great. Great game. So you keep me in the past, and you set me up in a place like this. You need a Holy Avenger longsword. Yeah, that would be kind of fitting. Holy Avenger is one of the classicals. Oh, for fuck's sake, game. This is not really fair. That's putting it mildly. Okay, we need to run away here. Sometimes retreat is the better part of it. Okay, game. You really wanna fuck with me, I can tell. Okay, we learned a very important lesson. Dying in this particular place is really not a good option, because you get fucked. We have an extra. Ursa. Welp, death it was. Death came to me swiftly, because the game decided to set me up in an area that will kill me again. That was fun. Fun for the whole family. Now, first, we deal with the fucking shaman. You die now. Your friends will die. And everybody will die. I will make bloody damn well sure that you all will die a fucking horrible death. Okay, Shaman, could you maybe potentially not stand around trying to look cool with your fucking hand in a cloud? No, maybe not. Maybe she quite literally can't. Hey, she's finally done something. That's done in good effect. And there's the next one. Okay, going now. So why do you feel the need to run into fucking close quarters for that? I don't know. But that's a very bad choice. For a fucking magic caster. I hate lizard. A black fighter longbow. I don't think I have one anymore. I can probably rebuy one maybe potentially if I found one this chapter already. It looks like it was being prepared to have some sort of magic cast upon it. Strange runes have been inscribed into its surface. And I suppose it looks as if it's being prepared to have some sort of magic cast upon it. They were like, yeah, let me make it very obvious that there's gonna be requirements for this. Magic requirements. Okay. Let's very carefully and very much with resting continue through these ruins. What a pain in the ass these ruins are. And to disable all of the mechanisms. Try to not get surrounded by fucking lizard, because that's a fucking pain in the ass. Hey, slave walker.
Greetings.
And be here, the mistress catch and escape slave. In the golden room, they will kill us both. Why? Slaves. More about the vault. What can you tell me about the guardians? Vault will be protected by 3 in a scrap the golem. Understanding me could convince you to not finish building the golem. Don't complete the golem, the mistress will torture me until back for death. Free you from your slave? Here's Lucas ring. He said he would help me. So yeah, Lucas sent you. Your mission must be one of great importance. You was enslaved by the great race. Don't build the golem, the mistress will now have aided you. It might be possible for me to construct the golem with a single subtle flaw that will not be detected. Give the golem one fatal vulnerability. Introduce one. Fire, I don't have. Cold, I don't have. Slashing and piercing weapons. I'm pretty sure my sword is a slashing weapon. Which is a level 1 spell for you. You guys on yourself. I do not have spells, as you know. Wish you fast. However, my change will only affect the golem I'm working on. As the golems, you'd have to speak to the slaves building them. They will be invulnerable. Okay. You talk to more slaves and be like, hey, could you please help me weaken those invulnerable golems, please? Try to drag one of them here. Come on. Come on.
I hope you like pain.
Let's fight them where we can control them. Yes. I can't cast them on myself. I do not have any spells. My spell book is empty. I've told you so multiple times. Do not lie to me. Don't lie to me, will you? Let me improve it. Don't remember where the button for my spell book is. There. See, that spell's here, but that is irrelevant because there's no spell here. Ah, shit, I misklicked. Sorry. Old Wood is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you running away from me? Sorry, man. Just wanted to look at my spell book. Okay, Sharwin, you really don't understand that magic is probably not a good idea against the fucking lizard people. I might want to do something about that.
I hope you like pain.
Another old one who wishes to suffer and die. Nobody was surprised. Yeah, that bloody shaman of them is still around. Get some spells after you roll. Totally. Thank you, God. I could. But do I want to? I mean, I've been getting so fucking far without spells at this point, you know? It's kinda like, I don't really want to change that now. Could you maybe stop? Ah, of course he killed fucking Sharwin. Oh. Because they do indeed. And now what I need to do is actually going to do the fucking horrible thing of running all the way back to the fucking sundial, deactivate the sundial, travel into the fucking present again, then teleport myself back to the temple, get my little Sharwin back, then come back fucking here. What a pain in the ass. Can I just use it like this? Of course I can't. Of course I can't. Why am I not fucking surprised? Evening Clang is another level 1 spell. With this, I think.
Dying.
Sure, level 2 spells. 8 Aura of Glory, Bolt Strength, Eagle Splendor, remove paralysis that resist the elements. That's basically a cucked level 2 cleric spell list. I'm pretty sure, yeah, around level 5 or so should sounds roughly correct. Roughly. Beep. 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 Did no sense. So I have some fucking space in my inventory again because this fills up fucking fast. I don't need that because I can't sell it. Armor. This one. Movement wise, just moving through the map, the horse is faster than haste, what it feels like. Realistically speaking, in combat, haste is king. Not even a debate there. Baboosh. Now we go in here, now we use a fucking crystal again. Go to the fucking past again and do some more harp things to my enemies. Beep, beep, beep. At least, well, I have to admit, those fucking slaves, those fucking lizard people enslaving everybody, that's the way around. They are somewhat tough. I have to give them that much. At the very least. Thanks.
Fair enough.
And try to get the horse. I mean, it shouldn't really be that hard.
Done and done.
You know, as a little Spalatin. Get it automatically.
Well met.
Can it be here? The missus catch an escaped slave in the golem room. They will kill us both. Why? Oh. Tell me more about that. What can you tell me about the golem guardians? They convince you to not finish it. Here's the ring. Slashing and piercing webs, because that's all I fucking have. And that's that story then.
Fair enough.
I mean, I don't even know why I'm bothering with plundering all of these chests, technically speaking, because let's be honest here. The lady quite giddy told I can't fucking take anything up with this. If that's an unusual 52 lawful again, if I can take my 5th paladin level. Oh! Just be a good person, I suppose. Not really that difficult now, is it? Yeah. A few too many of them to make me feel absolutely comfortable, so resting it is. Is it really that hard to combine? I'm pretty sure law is relatively easy. You just need to keep your promises and stuff. Which, technically speaking, shouldn't really put you into much of a troublesome situation. Maybe I'm just oversimplifying it in my mind. That could also be the case, of course. I'm going to say I'm not. Old one champion. You just need to push you into the lava and see what happens. Champion! Immediately gets fucking critical hit in the face. Like, I'm the champion of my people! And who are you? Bam! Critical hit in the face. That's who I am. I'm your dead. Or I will be in time, that is. Oh, characters only get affected in certain Hutu. Well, that's a pain. Which means you're kinda fucked, aren't ya? Did he just heal himself? What cuntish move that is. So we already weakened two. Two whole golems. One more and we have at least not a problem with the fucking golems any longer. A good start. Ye olde good start in effect. Nobody does it. Playing. Good times. Some point we might actually get to that point. Ah, it's gonna be one hell of a long story. Ouch. Now, is there really a reason to have everything already prepped? 3 points. Impression the stone looks as tablet could fit inside. It's like, ooh, look, this is gonna be where the watch of power will be seated. Well, at some point. In the future. Manipulating the past. Usually that should have quite deep consequences when you think about it, but... Maybe we can just get away with it. Mayhaps, mayhaps. Come here, old one commander. He's like a scapulars. No, not really. We play 5 playthroughs. Jesus Christ, 5 playthroughs through the whole campaign. I would lose all hope in humanity by that point. I never ever could do fucking 5 of them. At this point, I would be willing to cheat. Just use the console and go like, fuck this. Still though, that's quite a distance.
You in your place.
Oh yeah, right, I forgot. You're playing on Xbox. That's gonna make it a bit difficult to get to the fucking console. No cheats for you, eh? Oh boy. And I actually feel sorry for you, because that sounds like a royal pain in the ass. Well, you're not necessarily a fan of treating outright, but sometimes it's just like rough. As raw as it gets. I'm pretty sure on PC is a lot more raw, because that's where it was originally. There's a fucking fairy here.
I welcome and greet you.
Gongs, I know the secret. Tell you the free I'll be. Then tell me, bitch.
I welcome and greet you.
Not just welcome and fucking greet me, just tell me the fucking secret. She's like, I know the secret. I will tell you, then I'll be free. And then she tells me nothing. Ah, you should see thy name is. Don't worry, I've done this. I vaguely remember doing this. I do remember getting pissed off about this, because yeah, this particular gong sound is going to be in my background for a while now. Another fruit, another sundial. See? Now we'll have a fucking gong sound in the background. Yeah, me neither. I mean, worst case scenario, I'm just gonna quickly look it up, because I'm not... It can't really be asked. So do you think this room is too late for that? Just time-wise, it's too late. Okay, could you please, do what's only just and proper and die? Then there's this room down here, then we have 2 small rooms. I think one of them was completely locked, so that's not an option. And I think there's one more golem that we kinda need to take care of. Because I think golems are actually the biggest challenge, technically speaking. But they're fucking immortal, unkillable beasts. Which is why we're doing this whole fucking spiel of traveling into the fucking past and taking care of them. You like that the game is actually providing you a lot of time crisps. It's like, yeah, okay, so you use your 1 ticket back into the fucking present, being an idiot about it. Yeah, take another one, just in case. I would almost assume that they were expecting their players to be fucking stupid.
Fair enough.
Why am I even bothering? Why am I bothering stealing in the past? One of those questions, Like, this will not have any effect. You know that, right? Sitting like, yeah, but still. Who are you? Remember what the vault, Code of Guardians. Content, you do not finish them. Here's the rig. Give them slashing and piercing weapon. Weakness. Okay. That is, I think, the last golem. I think. Is there really a need for doing that? God damn it, it's another 2 of them. Oh well, that's why God gave us potions. I mean, technically speaking, I have healing spells, but, well, you know. Technically speaking, that is. Ah, many mages! That's gonna be a pain in the ass. I do get an attack of opportunity though whenever they fucking cast spells, so there's that. That's a good start, I say. Come on, die. Very good. Where's the other one? Not that far away. He's still trying to buff himself. I think this is another one of those fucking riddles, isn't it? It's gonna be fun. Riddles. I absolute forte. But mildly. Very good at them, yes. I was gonna claim that. But I'm going to regret that. Nah. Okay, we finish up here. We go back into the main hall, check the last door there. We go back to the sundial and travel back to the fucking present and deal with some shit. But that's some fucking color mixing, isn't it? Oh, I suck at that. That's gotta be fun for the whole family.
Fair enough.
Yeah, well, most definitively. Look this up, I can already tell you. Otherwise, this could take quite a bit longer. Shall we into it? Oh, toxic woman. You truly are fucking asset to your fucking gender, I can tell you that much, because Jesus fucking Christ, I do love if I have to tell you everything twice because you can't be bothered to listen for a fucking second. I'm mildly annoyed. Thanks, Sharwin, for doing it in once. Ugh. Pain in my ass, that woman. Pain in my ass indeed. Okay, since we can't actually engage the fucking riddles at this particular part, all we can do is deal with this in the future. Do I want to deal with it in the future? Of fucking course not.
Always get my
Who the fuck would? Hey, this goes to the garden, so I can at least plant the fucking tree already. Planting trees for the good of the world. Yes, I've become an environmentalist or something. Actually, this could solve all of our problems. It's like, yeah, we have no problems. Let's cut down all the trees in the present, then we travel to the past and we just plant more. Like, what? It works. It's technologically advisable, yes. Foreseeable, we can do this. I'm sure, we just need to find the right magic to fucking time travel. And then, you know, save the paradox of cutting down trees in the present, and then beating that by planting more in the past. That's a Morak. What is it? It's a creature. What kind of slave are you that does not cast down her eyes in my presence? Could have you flayed for this? You do not recognize me, I'm Morak, first daughter of the queen, and heir to the throne. How dare you approach me? I'm in no offense, mistress. Yeah, let's play along. With your tongue removed, dare to speak to me. But your praise and courage amuses me. To strive for a slave to show such bravery. Answer your question, creature. Though if you displease me, your life shall be forfeit. What is it? What is this place? temple to the glory of the creator race. The power and might of a people shall be housed within the heart of these walls for all eternity. Slave, you need to understand more than that. It's the will of your mistresses that you build this temple. How can we understand each other? Mistress taught you nothing. The amulet aware gives you an understanding of my words. For the amulets, no use of your kind. It's the only way we can make our servants and slaves bow down to your orders. Tell me more about yourself. I want to discuss my royal person with a mere slave. Intrigue and political machinations of court would be lost on a lowly creature like you in any case. Poison slipped into a mother's cup, an assassin's blade twisted in the belly of an elder sister, and I betrayed by a false rumor, an infant sibling smothered in his sleep. Your slave know of the motivation behind such things. Actions transcend mere life and death, while blood and seek the immortality of the throne. What is this place? And the temple, you know anything about its power? They speak the name of a most sacred relics. Trails torn from your body for profaning the holy word, slave. And I meant to tell me how you heard of the words of power. The slave must know such things. But wait, what's strange about you? Where is your collar? Why is your fortune branded with the mark of the house you serve? Your clothes and appearance are unknown to me. You're no slave. I've come from the far distant future. Of course, the time's ink. This is not the world you now, creature. Secrets of the creator race are not yours for the taking. She said, and then she fucking runs away. Not even surprised at this point. Oh look, always, you know. Seemed to be a bit of a bitch, to put it mildly. But then again, you know, that's quite the guards you have summoned. To be fair. 2 commanders and 1 fucking wizard. That is indeed something. Yeah, let's deal with the fucking mage first, because that mage is going to be a royal pain in my ass, damage-wise. Hey, I leveled up from that. Nice. Okay. I mean, good thing is we wanted to travel into the present again anyway, so guess we're not gonna miss our dear little Charween much. But you know, maybe just fucking die and stop being a bitch about it, come on. Yeah, Monarch. The ancient green. What a pain in my ass. Dirt and weeds. Plant the Ultrak seeds. Seeds of the rare Ultrak tree have been planted in the ground here, beneath the rune. Only time will tell whether they can take root in this inhospitable dungeon, grown to the fabled Ultrak tree. Da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. We're going to find out one way or another. And now I can actually finally take a rest. Good. Ah, the creator race. What a pain in the ass. Not as the future has proven, they're not really that successful. But now, they disappeared. All of the slave races, well, they rule now. That's a lot, doesn't it? Okay. Over we go now. And then we're going to use the time rebel mechanic again to escape the past. As we should. Nobody wants to be in the past. The past sucks. And oh boy, does it suck royally. Here shall we?
Dying was.
And look, the Jesus goes like dying is unpleasant. Well, don't say. It's like you really fucking don't say. level you up, no?
Yes. Is there something you need?
Apparently not. How saddening. Well, I guess this also means we can probably talk to our companions again and get all of that shtick done. At least now we should be able to do some fucking damage to the fucking golem. Because we should now be weak too.
I hope you like
Blunt weapons, no! Slash weapons! I was about to say, if I had actually set this up to blunt weapons, I'd be fucking myself royally.
step up to the fight. Bring
Robin, would you please help me? You too have a fucking, you know... Weapon fun? No, of course she casts fucking invisibility. Of course she does. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised indeed? Yeah, let me do all the work. Sure, woman, I don't care. Yeah, come on, golem. Oh. That was one golem.
out of our way.
I was about to say, something is standing behind that, and I'm pretty sure that no lizards should be around any longer. That would be rather unfortunate. Attack! At least it's just a few skeletons. Technically speaking, I could actually use my fucking anti-undead spell, but just don't feel it, you know. Seems like a bit of a waste, actually. Could you maybe, you know, deal with that first? Thanks. Now we can deal with the mummy. Then I actually would need to remember how to do these fucking riddle things, but... damn if I fucking remember how to do this. Or what even to fucking do. Darwin! I'm still fucking scared. Oh no, now she remembers how to. Maybe not. Now you're scared again. Darwin, you truly are the greatest of assets to your people. Some writing has been placed. The old ones believed strongly in the power of certain gems, but a firm hierarchy was set in place. The least magical was seen to be malachite, which is prized highly, but emeralds were revered above all else. Aha.
Fair enough.
Are we? Are we gonna see you doing anything here, or are you just going to fucking do nothing? Jesus Christ, woman.
Done and done.
How the fuck am I gonna mix that one up? Aye. Da, 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 da. Just look it up because I can't be asked. Ah, for fuck's sake. You please load the fucking page. And now we will totally solve this in one trial because, well, I'm just that good. Totally haven't looked up and looking at the answer right about now. Nope, nope, totally not. Let's see here. Hold on to the braziers. Red, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue. What's it be? You have soft doodle. Okay. I can do this. I can at least follow simple instructions. What was it? Red, yellow. blue, red, and yellow, blue. Solved the riddle. I'm just that awesome. And where the fuck you would put such a riddle in order to access your vault is, well, and truly beyond my understanding. But hey, I'm not a fucking giant fucking lizard, so I guess we could point out that my opinion might be a bit biased. Pretty sure I planted you, didn't I? Yes, I did. Very good of me. How very good of me indeed. There is another golem. Okay. Probably deal with him, even if my health is somewhat lower. Attack! Attack! Like this, golems will have one precise flaw. Nothing else. But to be fair, that is enough. I don't need more than one fucking flaw. As long as there's a flaw I can actually use against them. Bam! Bam! Stop resisting! Fucking finally. Stop doing that. Okay, gonna be traps. For once no traps, I'm actually surprised. But a locked door, of course. Jarvin, you have been a great asset in this combat. This life or death struggle against a fucking giant golem. I was very helpful for your presence. Oh right, no I wasn't, because you were fucking in the next room. Probably playing around with your feet or something and doing nothing.
Fair enough.
Ugh, this woman really drives me mad sometimes. Same with the fucking invisibility spell, to be fair. That one too. The fucks with me.
Sorry.
This door is protected by a golem. It is not. The golem's quite literally dead. Good one, Bodak champion. Do you wish to die? Because that can be arranged. Yeah, shall we? Why, oh why, oh why? Would you do what you do?
Done and done.
Chest by chest. Thanks, game. That's the damage I needed in my life about now. Okay. There's good German beer. Finished. Oh, hello there, little vamp now. Yeah, long time no see. How are you? Drawing some German beer, yeah? That's a very good and prudent choice. I feel like drinking one. But then again, I need to work, well, today, after 12 already. Okay, so that's the ferry we already saw, isn't it? Summon the ferry. Come, shall know the secret. Tell you. Will, and then free I'll be. Okay. Tell me the secret then, little ferry. Just randomly follow her along and be like, Like, for fuck's sake, Gabe. Was this not it? I'm confused. Okay. We can probably take a rest. I wait for the second ferry.
Fuck, it's 8 notes. You are really wanting to annoy me, aren't you? And he was about, 4 gongs, which means 4 notes, isn't it? No, it's fucking 8. Okay, you need to show me again, little fairy. I'm pretty sure she will. 1, 2. Annoying little fairy thing. Annoying little fairy thing. Ba-dim, bim, bim, ba-dim. Why is this the wrong note? That does not make sense. Because da 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 da. 126 for my item. Da da. Oh, you really want me to do this by memory game? Can I actually unsummon the fairy now?
I welcome and greet you.
Because this fucking annoys me. Yeah, this one. This one. And it was this one wasn't it? Okay, game. How the fuck am I supposed to do this if the fucking fairy plays it around you? Okay, let's come back to this particular riddle because it's already fucking with me again, and I knew there would be something that would be fucking with me. I fucking knew it. I hate every fucking second of it. Now when I hear this fucking gong sound, I'll fucking in. Patience, funny pin for this, but Jesus Christ, we have 26 fucking persuasion, little William. Probably more than I have. Why the fuck do you even need that much? What are you gonna do with all of that persuasion? Wanna talk to somebody? Actually make use of that? And if so, are you really sure you need 26? How much persuasion do I have? Where is persuasion? Persuasion. There, look, I only have 25. I have nothing else. Did you watch the video last night? Which one? The one you sent on the Discord? I most definitely have not seen this month's bundle at the very least. I can tell you that much. I really hadn't the time. I have seen that one, yes. It was piratey. Very piratey. I remember that much. I watched it right before I fell asleep and I was like, okay, now I'm gonna dream of being a pirate again. Sounds pleasant. Sadly, that didn't work out. If I dreamed, I don't remember it. Sad. Sadness. Well, that's nice, but I already have Crusader Kings 3, and I'm pretty sure thanks to the Tech Boy I also have all of the DLCs anyway. Play it would be a great opportunity to for you to get it, because you know, last time you couldn't play with us, so this time you could, if you get it. Just a normal one, mind you, you don't even need to get the DLC. We can play it. As long as I host, you get access to all of the DLCs. Then we can be like, crusading and kings and stuff. I mean, takes a while to become a king. Nice. In which case we can probably set this up on the weekend, maybe, potentially. It kind of depends. If we got some time on Sunday, we might actually set up another trial at that 3-way crusading nonsense. But still, I maintain the point. Crusader Kings 2 is just, there's just more in there. Still. Sadly. Maybe not. Give it another 5 or 10 years and then, bam. Yeah, I'm talking about Sunday. Well, I guess technically speaking that is tomorrow, to be fair. Because tomorrow is, first and foremost, Saturday, in my mind, and that means it's a Grandia day. I'm gonna finally first try to get to fucking Orlando or something. I will reach that point. Indeed, it is past 12. Don't ask me why I'm still awake and depriving myself of sleep. And I still have to get up at fucking 5. But you know, since it was me that messed up at work and that screwed over my schedule, I decided that I will take this this sacrifice willingly. I mean, it will probably end up being a bit of a shorter episode, to be fair. Because playing 3 hours from this point on is probably not a good option. Ooh, getting at 7:30. Cry me a bloody river! I have to get up at fucking 5 every goddamn fucking day. I have to go to work. You come complaining to me once it's fucking, you know, that bloody early. Hey, you can work splendidly off of 2 or 3 hours of sleep, if need be. Wouldn't recommend it though. Really wouldn't recommend it. Come on, Sharwin. Be a fucking deer and open the fucking thing, will ya?
Done and done.
Come on, open the bloody chest. I love work days. Work days are splendid. Totally not a pain in my ass. Jesus fucking Christ.
Fair enough.
Why does every fucking chest need to be trapped in here? Why do they feel the need to do this to me? Well, thanks, Charlie. I could have done it on my own. Great! Great of you. Great of you indeed. Save just in case it's actually deadly. Yeah, just fucking locked. Okay.
Done and done. Yes?
I didn't want to talk to you, but thanks anyway, woman. This woman is really not the most useful one, is she now? Red. Blue. Now let's see if this works. Well, it works. It's like I don't know what I did, but I solved the riddle. Which brings us smack dab back to that fucking sound riddle. Ah, fuck's sake. I have a distinct memory of this one being a pain in the ass last time. Ooh, so... yeah, let me actually fucking write this down. Sure. Old-fashioned on pen and paper style. Where's my paper? Like it's a good plan, but where's my empty paper? Well, I guess this is going to serve its purpose. Okay, so just pick an X back there, an X here. X here, which is the third node. Here, which is the fourth node. You play the fourth. Fifth. Six. Seven. And 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm fucking getting annoyed with this fucking thing. I'm going to fucking murder it now because it stands in my fucking way and I can't play the fucking notes if you interrupt me. Just stop doing this for 1 fucking second, Spirit. Swear to fucking god, where's the fucking bottle so I can capture you again? Because I'm getting fucking annoyed with this. I hate fiddles like this. Like, show me once and then give me the option. And then stop fucking doing it. Jesus Christ, how can you make this riddle even more fucking annoying than it already is? 4, 5, 6, 7. That is not going to count, is it now? I swear to fucking god, game. How can anyone afford that that's what a good idea in any shape or form? Just let me tell you. It fucking was not a good idea. In fact, it's the definition of a very bad idea. Thanks, game. Now, let us never do this fucking again, because I'm gonna get cancer from this. See? I knew it. If I don't remember a chapter to this fucking degree, then either it had a very annoying thing in it, or just had nothing impressive. In this case, annoyance. It fucking is, isn't it? Ugh.
Sorry.
Fucking cancer. Oh.
I hope you like pain.
Well, I don't care what compels you. I am willing to kill you now. That's not good. Damage reduction, resistance, immunity, electrical, spell resistance. I have a distinct feeling that it's not gonna be that easy to defeat you now, will it be? Let's open that, set in the fire. How am I supposed to deal with that? I mean, I can probably deal with the Summit Succubus. Weapon ineffective.
Sorry. My attack did nothing.
Well then, well then, well then. I looked him in. Oh, he has decided to open the door again. I wonder if something in these fucking, I should probably equip this again. I wonder if something in the temple defenses actually spoke of that. Must understand the secrets. Guide you through the complete riddle of smoke. Right. Just on what you might have learned. Feeling pleased. A very good question. How the fuck do I deal with this? No, very good question. Say, little guy, do you perchance have anything, Sitting in here. Don't I actually have a weapon that... yeah, it's supposed to weapon. So technically speaking, I should be able to damage him. Technically speaking. Oh, for fuck's sake, Baylor Lord. Could you give me a fucking second? Oh, I'm a busy person. I have things to do. People to pick up again, basically. Don't tell me I would actually need some fucking spells for once. Actually, do I have perchance a weapon that would be better suited against him? Yeah, did I think about it? Not in here at least. Yeah, the cold temperature is not going to help now, is it? That's gonna be a pain, isn't it? Because technically speaking, I should be able to do some damage. I guess I could use Divine Might. Can't really use that spell much. Oh, now I'm doing some damage. Look at me, I'm doing some damage. Not much though. That's gonna take a while, isn't it? Okay, not bad. That thing has some real fucking resistances though. Admittedly. Do I need to do this again? Come on. Jesus Christ, he's good at blocking. That's usually my shtick. Come on. Do it. Believe in you, little paladin. Now he might be a bit bigger than you, but that has never stopped us before. Come on. Oh, come on, just fucking die, will you? Not that hard now, is it? Not so sharp, just stop it, will you? Stop doing that. It truly is a creature you really don't want to fight necessarily. Really, really don't. Well, good of you to finally fucking die. Yo, I planted your tree.
Greetings. Once more, I must thank you for planting the Ultarg seed trees for me.
Yes, yes.
Or is this the first time I'm thanking you? No matter. I am grateful in any case.
What about my reward? I'm not giving it to you yet. No, suppose I haven't. You wouldn't be asking now, would you? What to give, what to give. Fine now. Take these gems. Thank you. Most generous. Yeah, well, little lady, we did it. And we also dealt with that fucking killer lot. I had forgotten that that thing is actually that much of a fucking annoyance. Thanks, game. I do love it whenever I enter this area, I just have to listen to this fucking gong again. Give me fucking nightmares and cancer. In equal measure. What's that?
Seized this word of power. Who do you serve?
I shoved a lot of light in the city of Neverwinter.
These names mean nothing to me.
Yeah, gong, gong, gong.
Your cities are young.
Mm-hmm.
Your history but a single page
Sure, the
in
gong.
the accounts of the world.
Like, haven't you heard the gong when you enter this? Now you know who I serve. Serve the great gong of annoyance.
There is only one name that matters to me among your kind. Morgrim. Tell me, do you serve Morgrim?
No, it's the enemy of Neverwinter.
I see you speak the truth. This is
Mm-hmm.
good. Your enemies are mine as well. Morgrim must be stopped.
Well, yes, I'm trying to do so, and I'd be on my way to do more in that regard if you would stop stopping me. Well, I've answered your questions. Now tell me who you are.
My name is Hadralin,
Mm-hmm.
leader of the world's slaves. This is but a projection of my true
Mm-hmm.
form. I am yet too far to aid you in this task.
Oh, horrible.
There is more I would tell you, but my
Mhm.
spell is fading. Find the
Stop
words
hissing at me.
for
I will do the same thing I do with my cat when he starts hissing at me. I'm gonna pop you on the head. I'm gonna pop. Stop it. Pop. Stop it. Every single time. Till you learn. Okay, now we go back to the elk tribe, give them their little healing so they stop dying of the fucking wailing death. Then we go back into camp and, well. And then we're going to set up, technically speaking, I wanted to set us up for the next area, but instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to set us up to talk to our companions, because we have leveled up now, so next episode we're going to talk to the companion stories again and start collecting items for them, so they be happy and give me cool items. Actually, those companion items are really sweet. I liked it. It is a very, very obvious way of motivating players to actually interact with your fucking companions, you know, instead of completely ignoring them and putting them on the sideline. Hell yeah. Hell yeah indeed, little William. This is not over. Neverwinter will stay with us still a long while, isn't it? I mean, technically speaking, I could be mean and, you know, just reduce the singular episode's length to stretch it out a bit more. Items levels. Yeah, but you know, it's also a role-playing game, so I know that too. I did not need any motivation to talk to the companions and everybody else I ran into, but I can understand why some people are not doing it. Yeah, actually there's quite an interesting aspects to that can be debated at length. Namely how Western systems are relatively simply based, where items usually actually have a not necessarily an equal standing in most systems compared to pure leveling, technically speaking. Usually. There are some more modern takes on that. Usually items are inferior to just fucking raw leveling, which gives you more advantages, because it is an all-around bonus. Am I going in the right direction? Am I just an idiot? No, I'm pretty sure I was going in the right direction. Yes, I was going in the right direction. Huh? I confused myself there for a second.
My people wither and die from the plague.
Yes, I
They
know.
are not cured. The name of Zokan Thunderer will be remembered as the Uthgard chieftain who could not save his tribe from extinction.
Don't worry, I have a cure for the plague right here. Take it and heal your people. I give you this. This cure my shamans will heal a tribe. We have saved the people of the elk. Well, cool, isn't it? Children of the land, you have no gold or treasure to give you. But take this spear. It is the treasure of the elk tribe, long handed down from father to son among us. You have earned it by saving us from the terrors of the wailing death. Thank you. You honor me. Please take this token to use on the route in Verona as well. It's a promise that we will no longer join the Luskan forces against them. Go with the blessing of the elk. Okay. I'm not gonna go all the way back there. I am using my fucking teleportation. You know, like a civilized human being. Now, we sell some loot. Some looty bits. Clear out the inventory. Yes, supplies. Okay, I can't sell the word of power. Green pages. Let's get ceremonial spear. That's actually a lot of money. There's a +3 weapon. To be fair, that is nice, but I will never use it because I will stay with my sword, and so, fuck you. Also, actually, no, before I do anything else, there was something I wanted to look up. Give me a second. Because if I'm not wrong, and that's why I was confused. It is, isn't it? Yes, Casimir. Little William, little William. Do you know that the Holy Avenger is actually a sword? A two-handed sword. Called Casimir. See, little William, see, little William. You learn something new every day. The Holy Avenger is a two-handed sword. Oh, it's actually not the same. Necklace of Prayer Beads. Cleric, Paladin, what does it give me? That's great. I don't want to use it. There's the quill there. Doesn't really seem like it. Don't think I've picked one up this chapter. Pretty sure I sold the last one in last chapter. But no quill for you. Shadow studies. Shadow studies you need. Don't need you. Didn't need you. Need to drop you. Sell you. Rod of reversal. Drop it. Drop it. Wait. I needed a quill. Well. Sorry to say, but I don't think you're going to easily acquire one. What's this one? Yeah, not easy useful. Same with those ones. Don't need that one. Not that one any longer. Not that one any longer. Game lied to me. That is definitely something I took from the past. I don't think you can't take things from the past though. Now I'll have to raid on an open server. Probably that's what it's probably going to end up being for you, isn't it? There are many unusual items in the game. This is one of them. Okay, we probably need to be careful to not drop something that I actually need. Every wizard would be happy to find this item. Me, on the other hand, just a bit bored. I'm pretty sure this is a quest item for someone. These are all quest items. God damn it, game. The Holy Avenger sword in this game is a long shot. The Holy Avenger is a two-handed sword. The Casimir. It's a Baldur's Gate 2 weapon. See? And since Baldur's Gate is older, this is the Oak Priest one. There's a plucked. Okay, that's probably something I should keep. Maybe I need to go back there. I don't want to get attacked unnecessarily. Offensives. 2. Homestead Journal. Bloodstain. There's no escape for us now. The barbarians are surrounded. Will die now. Fire Opal, which I cancel. That one. That available. Interstitial barrier. Bludgeoning, slashing, and vulnerable to piercing. Not really something I'm entirely looking forward to. Ring. Actually not a bad ring. I might keep that in case I actually find myself in need of that particular protection. I highly doubt it, but that's definitely a quest item. That is most definitely a quest item. I don't know why I can't sell you, but I assume that you have importance too. This ring, and let me say Archer's belt. Damage immunity, piercing. Okay, yeah, no. You can go away now. Now let me see. You are jokeful. You are not as jokeful, though it's close. What's power? Now my inventory is nice and cleaned up again. Indeed, splendid. Okay. I have 2 of them. Yeah, the Holy Avengers indeed. Better known as Casimir. It's a weapon of legend, perhaps one of the most powerful blades ever forged on Faerun. Its origin and history is sought purposefully forgotten, so that the sword itself shall never overshadow the importance of the struggles that must be fought today. It's infused with the very essence of a virtue and requires as much from any paladin that would hope to wield it. The evils of the realms must truly stand aside when this weapon is brought to bear. The magic dispelled with a word, steadfastly resisted with ease. Casimir also harbors a special distaste for the forces of evil and chaos. Such creatures must fear additional damage from its touch in battle. Dum dum dum. Sounds great, doesn't it? What was I about to say? Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to the friendly neighborhood. We're gonna talk to the shaman and be like, yo, that elk tribe, it kinda pacified them. Now, was it you, son, that sent us on the mission? I think it was. As auch ein Lied auf der Tribe asked me to show this stream picture to you. Recognize this tribe token. It is a symbol of truth and contrition. Must mean a token is apologizing for what his tribe has done. I will send my emissaries at once to re-establish relationship with the elk people. Don't as asked, my child. Interesting is this matter for me. Such you have earned your reward. Much to give. Please accept this ring for your efforts. Thank you. You're most generous indeed. Yeah, what does that ring of yours do? Wow, your ring sucks. Jesus fucking Christ. Let me give you some bludgeoning resistance. Okay, are you happy that I freed you? Mm-hmm.
Yes, what?
Okay, they're just like, I want to be thankful for what you did to me. Okay. Nothing new from these people. Oh, I guess we're gonna talk to Arin again now. Go like, hey Arin, we found some of these benched stone things. Where the fuck would he even be? There. What to say? Well then, we taken care of for Ilkat, which means next time we're going to go to the cloud? Goldwood. Language is difficult, and the time more tired you get, the more difficult it becomes apparently.
You are back. Have you something to report?
Well, I can have one of those words of power.
This is good news. And the gods know we have had precious little enough of that lately.
Fair enough.
With Erebeth at their head, the Luskan forces are winning victory after victory over the Lord's Alliance troops. And all the while, Magram and his cult continue their search.
Well, they kinda suck at it though. We're pretty much better. I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point.
There is one here they will not have. My loyal network of scouts will spirit the word away to Castle Neverwinter.
I swear to God, if one of my scouts fuck this up and I find a word of power on the road to Neverwinter at some point, I will fucking hold you personally responsible.
Neverwinter could use more people like you. I am honored to offer you this reward of 3,000 gold pieces in exchange for the word of power.
Yes, you're most generous, Aaron. Thank you for this reward.
If my sources are correct, there are still several more words of power yet to be found. I hope your success at locating the words continues.
Well, I think you should know about a female lizard man I went to. She said her name was Erdraliden, and she seemed to want to help.
Normally, Neverwinter counts the lizard.
Remember, this is the chapter you can make weapons in.
But your
Is
news
it?
not completely
Actually, I think it is, isn't it? Jesus Christ, yeah, you're actually right. I'd actually forgotten about this.
Doing battle with Malgram's cult.
True enough, true enough. It's not completely unexpected. I've received report of a lizard creature and a fellows doing battle with Malgram's cult.
This must be that Hadrian you mentioned. I will need to consider this new information carefully.
I think since we're gonna have a
You must focus on finding the
excuse
word.
me. Since we're gonna do basically a talkie and otherwise episode next time anyway with our companions, that's also when we're going to go over to the smithy and do some smithing. So, give me something to look forward to.
I wish you luck in your mission. Return to me once you have another of the words.
All talk and shopping, indeed. A complete shopping and talking episode, maybe with some exploration at the end, but that's gonna take a while. I mean, you know, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 still to go through and talking, and then we're gonna do some shopping, and then we're gonna be happy. I hope. Yeah, this is gonna be next episode. Now, this is also gonna be the point where I will have to cut it, because, well, it's like 1:30 in the morning, and getting up at 5 is somewhat difficult when it's getting that particular late. I did this once because, you know, I fucked up today, and as such it was only fair that I actually take responsibility for that. No, which is so long-winded indeed. Don't remind me. But hey, I do enjoy talking to these people. Somewhat. Not necessarily to the gnome. I hate that gnome with passion. Not as much as I hate a certain halfling, mind you, because he's just fucking annoying having as a companion. Okay, okay. Well, fuck you too. You don't know how many times I considered fucking just ramming my sword into his fucking little belly and just, you know, laughing manically at it while he suffers on the ground. Oh boy. Select the quill for me. I have many valuable traits. If I find another quill, I'll keep it for you. And I don't even want anything in return. It's not like I'm going to use it. The best I'm going to do with it is sell it, because it's kind of how that goes for me. Ah, well then. I mean, a bit of a shorter episode, but I know what you have to do sometimes. So for the moment, I shall bid you adieu. Let me quickly see who has dropped by. Well, somebody has dropped by on the YouTube side. Stayed for a bit, went away again. Saddening, because I can't name them. But, well, that is how it is. And let's take a look on the left side, which is the Twitch side. The Twitch side is a bit more. Well, we have little Kronos coming by to amuse himself rather greatly with my being late, which is, to fair point. And then, of course, the one we have all awaited on this fine evening, little William, going by. And staying, of course, right up until the very end. And we had a short little visit by a little strategy member coming by and going inside. And Automod has decided to block something. I shall allow it manually because I completely missed it. It actually did that. And, oh yeah, actually, right, there was another one. The little vamp now. I haven't seen him in a while. And he came by. Went like, well, good German beer. And then he was like, oh no. Probably because his beer is empty. And we haven't heard from him ever since. That's just a telling story, isn't it? Well. Little William, you're far too rich for this world, aren't you? Don't worry, I'll just give it to you. I don't even need any, you know, money from that because, man, it's not like it's an item I'm going to use anyway. You can have one if I find another one. If you actually know where to get another one in this chapter or the next, make note. I'll get you one. And I'm gonna give you one. How much money do I have? Roughly 435, no. No, there's 435,151. So, roughly 500,000. Pretty sweet deal. Especially because I don't tell you. Excuse me, Jesus Christ, I'm getting tired. Staying up this late is not something I usually do when I actually have to get up that early. But yes, as for everybody else on the more working side, you feel appreciated too. Hit yourself on the shoulder for your job. Well done indeed. And well, I do hope to see you all again soon. As in tomorrow. Oh well, today, technically speaking, because it's fucking past 1 in the fucking morning already. Today is gonna be a grundier day, if memory serves. It is Saturday. And it's also something very different, but also something I look forward to. My taste in gaming is as diverse as ever. And as flippant as ever, because I do like to change things around fucking much. And so, you know, that bookshelf is very, very fucking... Who would do this? Why would you put your bookshelf in front of a fucking picture? Well, the picture was just dead ass. You know, like, meh, I don't want to look at it any longer. I want to put the bookshelf in front instead of just taking the picture off the wall. Oh, well. As I said, next episode will be a bit more talkative, because we're going to talk to our companions, walk through their little stories, and see what items they might require from this particular little place, that we can get them and make them happy and enhance their items even further. And then we'll also take a look at the smithy for making use of all the items that we have carried around with us for like a fucking eternity at this point. All the way from chapter 1 to be very precise, so, you know, there's that. And we might make use of it. I'm still somewhat debating this, because, you know, we're already fucking overpowered as is. We really want more equipment that makes this even worse. I'll think about it. To some degree, well, the Baylor Lord, to give you an example, is annoying for being a fucking annoying bitch, being tough as nails. It is nice to have a challenge once in a while, that you actually need to use some of your abilities for, not just can't bash in with your bare hands, basically. You know, there's that. But yes, since I don't see anything else, and Kitty is getting nervous enough that I'm assuming I will be scratched rather soon if I don't get him something to eat. For, you know, reasons of, he's like, being late. Food, please. We shall not drag this out much longer. Much as I hate it. Pet the cat for you. I will do so as soon as he's fed, because if I try to pet him now, he's going to bite me in my hands. I've had this problem before, but yes, before I go to bed, and after I give him his evening snack, because he doesn't get a full meal in the evening any longer, because he's fat. Oh well, he was fat. He's not fat any longer. The doctor was like, no, stop doing this. I was like, but doctor, I have a bit of a belly myself. We're just partners in crime, aren't we? He's like, that's not an argument. After that, I will pet him a bit, and then I will sleep. Do some work tomorrow. Play some games. We'll see from there. I might be doing something a bit special for Neverwinter Nights for once. Since just having a talky episode would be kinda strange, even by my standards, I might actually do this as a bit of an extra stream, but if I were decide to do an extra stream of Neverwinters, dear little William, I will actually write you a message on the Discord so you actually get a warning. He's done the other day. Don't know why he's overweight. You know, he got breakfast and dinner, and apparently that was a bit too much, and so he started getting a bit of a belly, and got a bit more. Then the doctor was like, nah, stop that. Now he's only getting a snack in the evening. Which means, considering that I have last fed him at like, when actually was that? 5:30 in the morning, he's somewhat hungry at 1:30 in the fucking next day. Understandably. Certainly said he had more to eat than me in this fine day, but well, that's a whole another cat of gains that they're not gonna go into exercise. He's running around like a bitch, but you know, he's a bloody cat. He sleeps more than he exercises. Train it to be cool. You do that. And now I will have to excuse myself because my eyelids are getting very tight. Thanks again, and as I said, little William, if you actually know of another place where we can definitely get one of those little quills you want, let me know. I'll collect it for you and I'll give it to you, so we can get this sorted out with. Either this chapter or the next chapter, I don't care, just keep it in mind and remind me once we get close, because I have a tendency to forget stuff like this, to be fair. So yeah, once again, have a good one, and bye bye.